I've been here working on this fence and burning some brush out of the fence. We've been driving this here farm truck for a while. The problem with this farm truck is it doesn't get a whole lot of highway miles. So what charges your battery while you're driving down the road is called an alternator. Well, you need to be driving down the road often in order for that alternator to charge your battery right. So this is a truck that, since it only gets started and drives back to pasture and comes back and gets back to the shop, we don't often, or back in the garage as some of y'all would call it, we don't get a chance to actually charge this battery very often. So we've been sitting here with this truck parked on the side of the road all morning running flashers. And if you'll look back here, this truck was carrying our water. So that way, if we ever had a fire get out from us, we had adequate water supply to take care of it. So that being said, now we got a dead battery here. So one of the things y'all are gonna learn if y'all start buying these new fancy Chevrolet trucks is with these automatic start-stop batteries, where it runs like a dang go-kart, what's gonna happen is you're gonna use a lot of battery because you're constantly starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and you're gonna be wearing out more batteries and wearing out more starters. So who in the world was the Prius engineer that designed that? We don't know, but they shouldn't do that. But anyways, back to where we're at, we gotta jump off this battery. So we got a red cable for a hot and a black cable for a ground, and we're gonna hook it up to this one and then hook it up to that one. What you wanna do is you always wanna hook up your dead battery first, because if it sparks on your dead battery and it explodes, your dead battery, your bad battery, is the one that's gonna explode more often than your good battery. So you wanna wear safety glasses like this when you do this, or you wanna make for certain that your eyes are closed in case it sparks and explodes. Then it slings that battery acid. You'd rather have battery acid on your eyeball, on your eyelids, and not your eyeballs. So that way at least it saves your vision. So we're gonna put our safety glasses back on, and we're gonna try to start to jump start this truck. So we gotta find this battery. So we need to put this one on the hot side, like so. And we're gonna hook this one on the ground side in there like so. All right, now this battery's hooked up. So we have these right here not touching. That's how we want them. That way we don't run current. So we're gonna reach over here and work in this Ford pickup here. This is the really good Montford cattle service truck that drives up and down the highway. And we're gonna hook it over here to this battery. Now if you'll notice, this battery over here has got a little bit of corrosion on it. And I'm aware of that. And we need to start getting this corrosion off. So to get corrosion off, we want to use two things. Number one is baking soda or Coke, Coca-Cola that is. So you can pour Coca-Cola on there, and then that will take your battery acid off. So if y'all really know what you're really drinking, if Coca-Cola will take blood off the highway, which is what the paramedics use to get blood off the highway, if Coca-Cola will get blood off the highway, if it'll eat battery acid off the top of the battery, I wonder what it's really doing to your intestines. So let's go back over here and get this battery. Now, we always want to make for certain that we hook our ground side up first. So now we hook our ground side up first.
Why?
Why? Because the hot side is what's going to spark. So you want to make for certain that everything's ready, and y'all will watch it as it sparks. All right, now I've got another battery over there because this is a diesel pickup. Diesel pickups are manly. They take two batteries. So we're gonna step over here and get my mother to see if she can start this truck now. So we're gonna see if it runs. Ready, go. Not yet. We need a little bit more juice going in here. It did turn over, but we're gonna wiggle these here and make sure that we got a good connection. Try it again. It went a little farther that time around. Sometimes you gotta just let it sit here a minute and charge and make for certain that you got a good connection. I'm kind of worried about this connection, but I may have to take it to that other battery, the one that doesn't have so much battery acid on it. We're gonna sit here a minute. You always wanna leave it sit here for 2 or 3 minutes before you start. We tried to run that a little bit quicker. That's okay. But what we're doing is we're taking energy cold cranking amps from this battery, and we're transferring them to that battery. So the reasons that your batteries go down is, number one, they got a bad cell. So if you've got a 12-volt battery, every cell is 2 volts. So that would be a 6-cell battery. If you've got a 6-cell, then you've got, or 6-volt, then that would be a 3-cell battery. Then you run batteries in series and parallel. So therefore you can, this right here is where you take 2 12-volt batteries and you stay in a 12-volt system. The other way is where you run 2 12-volt batteries and you bump them up to a 24-volt system. And that's what all of your, you got a lot of semis running around here that are running 24-volt systems. So the old farm tractors run 6-volt systems, and some of them run 12s, and they run 2 great big huge 6-volt batteries together to run as a 12-volt. So let's see if this truck will start now. It's not wanting to start, so this is a busy highway. We've seen 2 cars go by, and that's kind of crazy for this time of the day. Normally we don't have any traffic around here, and that's how we like it. Let's see if we can pull that up a minute. That may work a lot quicker. We're gonna put your battery cover back over on this. You always want to make for certain that your hot side is covered, because if anything ever touches your hot side, it'll spark and cross. I've seen some mechanic trucks that where they had an oil filter in the back of their pickup and it hit and the whole truck burned down. So you always want to make for certain when you're hauling batteries that these here are covered. So let's fire up this truck one more time and it'll start, and then that will be the end of this video. Alright, there we go, we got it running. So once again, I just want to say thank you all very much for your time and trouble showing up here watching this video. But now we know that we probably had a little bit of corrosion that was causing an issue. Nothing, a little bit of Coke, a cola, or battery acid won't fix. So when we get ready to take these off, always start with the bad battery first. Always start with the ground wire first. So we're going to start with the ground, pull the ground off, then the hot wire. Now always hold your hot, let your ground drag like so. Come over here, pull your ground off again, put it in your hand, then your hot, like that. Now you're done. Now roll these out, put them in your vehicle, because one of these days you may need it. Thank you guys.